Hello there, I'm Milo. Hope you're having a great day. Today the finale of this current series of Ludosity and Daniel Remar game streams, as I dive deep into the Scrap Pack releases. As Daniel says, these are collections of concepts, prototypes, game jam competition entries, and some finished games that I wouldn't put alongside the others on my site. But I will be finishing today with this last one on the site that I haven't played yet, that's on the main page here, Strawberry Jam. So looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I'm going to be doing lots of silly little experimental games. Well, some are serious, but yeah, some interesting stuff in here. I added a few at the last minute, so I don't have notes on everything, but yeah, okay. Just setting myself up here. All right, good to go. One warning before I start, though. One of the games that I'm going to be playing, it's fairly early in the stream, has a swear word in it, so be warned. Okay. So, as you see on this page, there's a few cool things. I've already played some of them on stream before, such as Bear Miner and Really Shooter from yesterday. What I'm going to start with is maybe one of the more insubstantial, silly little ones. It's Hairwalker. Nope. It's launching. It's still launching. Okay, there it is. Now I will capture the window. So this is one that really reminds me of WarioWare. What you got to do is you're a little hair walker walking on this person's hair strands that are sticking out the back. When you get a little hair tonic potion, it zooms over to the scalp and makes the hair grow. Of course, the hair will naturally shed its ends, as hair will do. Of course, that's a normal thing for hair to do. Come to think of it, we're like a miniature version of that guy. I've got my own little hair and a similar kind of face. How odd. And I don't know what those things are walking around, but we just have to avoid them. Keep our hair platforms long enough to stay standing. While our score grows. And there is no audio in this, as far as I can tell. I've fallen off. Oh no. All the hair disappears. That's Hairwalker. Silly little thing. Let's just move on. I don't want to spend too long on it. There's a lot of games that I'm going to play today. Right. Game 2. That was in Scrap Pack 1, by the way. The next game, also from Scrap Pack 1, is going to be Spacenörd. This is one that we've talked about before. Nope. That's the wrong one. Let's pick the more recent build for maximum compatibility. Remar Games 2006. That is a long time ago. Yeah, it's among the earliest of the games hosted on the site, some of which I've already played. Okay, so just while this screen's up, I'll tell you a little bit about it from the text readme that's in the game folder. This game is stupidly hard. Please don't mail me asking how to solve a level. I'm not making a game guide for it, is how the readme starts. Obnoxiously difficult, inspired by Lemmings, but turn-based. He says, I wanted to remove the pixel perfection and time pressure aspects and reduce the gameplay to a single creature. We'll also... this is probably my hardest game ever in terms of puzzling. We'll also recognize the main character that we can play as here. Yeah, okay, so it looks like... Alright. So it's kind of mouse-based, but you also use keyboard controls to advance play. So, like it says, it's turn-based. It's kind of like an old-school dungeon crawler, NetHack kind of thing. There is Spacenörd. I'm pressing shift one at a time to advance the frame. So it's very deliberate. But you can hold space and it'll advance multiple frames at a time. This first level is quite simple to introduce you to the timing concept, but As he said, it's inspired by Lemmings. I've got a lot of tools down here that we'll be able to use on our one little Spacenörd guy. What have I done there? Dig straight forward. Okay, so I have to use that when Spacenörd is standing. Oh, okay, you just press it and it automatically applies. You don't need to click on the Spacenörd. There you go. So it starts digging. And I think you probably can't dig through the metal. Yeah, so we'll recognize the character. It was featured in the secret level of Hyper Princess Pitch. I've also recently seen it in... Oh, was it in Idledew 2? Maybe. It's definitely in Slap City. So I played Slap City yesterday with Cameron. But this morning I've been playing the story mode of the single player. And it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. Very full-featured single-player mode. Block. So I'm going to block this enemy character. There we go. And then we can dig through that block. But we might have to create a block there to climb over. See? Puzzles. Yeah. Yeah, so... Okay, so if I just hit climb, it will continue climbing. Yeah, Slap City's single play mode. Really cool stuff. There's a lot of stuff to do. Each character has their own unique mode with stages and everything. There's adventure. Oh, okay. So fall damage from falling too far, but then you hit this again to flip over. And then you'll be safe. Oh, flip again. Yeah, so like the story mode adventure stages have a lot of enemies in them from all over the place, and Spacenörd is there in... I've only done Idledew's story mode in Slap City so far, and I found a secret stage at the end that has Spacenörd's as enemies. Okay. So with Zap we can destroy anything immediately in front of us. Cool, cool, cool. Hi Gibbon, how's it going? Hope you're ready for some silly little games. Oh boy, what do I do here? Oh, I can do this and then it'll step into it? Yeah, okay, cool. Very deliberate spacing. So this is essentially turn-based Lemmings with only one character, but... okay. But it's very difficult according to the README. I'm sure there's lots and lots of levels. I don't know how many. Okay. It's the tutorial Fortress of Doom. Alright, we have to be very deliberate about our actions here. Now dig down. Now climb. I was just using them all in sequence, is it? Oh, not necessarily. Now I gotta climb. That was build. Now I climb. I'm gonna flip so I don't die from the fall. Use a zap to get through this. And now... And now... Perhaps I should have saved my build. I can do this. Yep, I stuffed it. Restart level. So what's the go? Well, dig, stomp. I'll try block wall here. And then... But I still need another thing to get through that down there. Okay, well I'll zap this. Climb. Just try this out. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I've stuffed it. Because if you exploit warp, you go back to the start. Well, I'm stumped. Gibbon says she likes the music. Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. See if the readme says anything about that. Yep, so Remar's done the music as well as everything else for this game. Sometimes he gets someone else in to do the music. Okay, so this is difficulty select and then there's levels here. I assume that's the last level of Pi difficulty, and then we'll go to Funk, Lemonade, and Cowabunga. Let's just try the first Cowabunga. Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty thorough. But we don't have time to read all that. Okay. So, get your baldricks on, because we have a cunning plan. What? I'm totally stumped on how this would even work. He did say it's incredibly difficult. Moving on. We have a lot of games to play. Like I said. That was really cool. Yeah, I like that one a lot. A lot of potential there. Let's see. Next, I'm just doing these kind of in Scrap Pack and then alphabetical order. So I'm moving on to Scrap Pack 2 now. There's a few things in there that caught my eye that I want to show off. First one is Killman. Killman. According to documentation around this and Iggy started as a sequel to this. So Iggy is one of Daniel Remar's most famous solo games. Pick easy mode, so I think it gives the enemies less health. There's 2 levels to play, and this is how it works. It's really like a nice presentation because you see a huge sprawling level, but it's all there at once on the screen. In a previous stream, I compared it to a little ant farm that you're looking in on, and I think that's what I said, and I stand by it. Anyway, the objective at the bottom will change whenever you fulfill the next one. And yeah, you got to kill a lot of mans. That's the name of the game after all. What am I doing? Storage A. Yeah, but I have to open the door first. And the switch for that is... Sorry, where does this go? No, I haven't powered it up yet. Oops. I've been killed. I've been deaded. Oh yeah, there's a cool feature, or like a... yeah. A control thing. It's the tip at the very bottom of the screen there right now. To strafe... Oh, it just opens? Whatever. Forgot that. I have played through this before playing Iggy off stream, since there's a bit of a connection there. So the whole thing with strafing, if you're moving in one direction and then press the other direction, you'll sort of walk backwards. This is impossible to do if you map the controls for this onto a gamepad's D-pad, because famously you can't press both directions on a D-pad at once, you know, in opposite ways, left and right. If you can do odd things in games like Super Mario Brothers, but it's only doable on like emulator or custom controllers or whatever. Or actually, I think if you physically mangle the controller, then it's possible to press left and right at the same time, but it's not normally. All right, did I get the rockets? Yeah, I did. That was the green box I picked up. So now I bring them over there. Gibbon says that the sound effects are familiar. Sounds like it's lampooning Doom. If you break this wall and then open this door with a button, you can get a machine gun which does more damage with your normal shot. Yeah, so this is really cute, I think. There's a lot of violence, of course, but just the setup of it, where you're this tiny little creature wandering around this huge base. I really dig that. It's part of the reason I like games like Rayman on Game Boy Color, where your sprite is very small compared to the world that you're traversing in terms of screen space. Okay, so I powered up the teleporter. I'm not being very careful here. I did map some control, but I've just gone onto the keyboard for now. Given missed the name of the game. This is called Killman, which is available in Scrap Pack 2 from remar.se/games. And this is sort of an inspiration, or it's a predecessor to Iggy, one of Remar's more famous games. There's a little bit of... There's just a few little elements that carry over between the two, such as picking up rockets, so like getting extra weapons. What's this? You see this cracked wall over here? So I can use a rocket on that. That's a little secret. And there's that button that opens up that extra gun. The teleporters, kind of a little bit of the general style of the game, blowing up the reactor, all of these things carry over into Iggy, although Iggy is a full-fledged like story game with a lot more mechanics built on top of it as well. But yeah, it's really interesting seeing the origins of it and how it evolved. Right. So now we got to fight our way through Storage B. If the orange visored guys see you, hopefully you can actually make it out on the stream, but yeah, there's two different kinds of enemies at this point. And when the orange ones spot you, they start shooting projectiles at you. But their vision is a bit limited sometimes. That one saw me from all the way over there, which surprises me. Oh, and if you stand in front of a door, you can actually stop these guys spawning from there. Yeah, I actually played a whole game, or I played like a bit of a game before you even got here, Gibbon. I started with Hairwalker, where you're a little head with legs who walks on somebody's hair. Alright, what am I doing? Getting across the switching machine control. Yeah, okay. So once I have the blue keycard, I can get past that door. That's why that other one opened before. Apparently I can't strafe up a slope. So that opens that bridge. We need to get more rockets to break down the door to the generator, so they're sending me over to the armory to get them. I do have one rocket left from before, but it's not enough. You need to hit it with 5 rockets in a row. Excuse me? What was that? Was there a projectile that I didn't see? This is my last life, so I need to make it now. Also need to wait for that lift. Gibbon says, this is very Doom. Love it. Yeah, I guess you could think of it as what if Doom was a side-scroller and there were no demons. Yeah, going back and forth, getting keys and stuff. Yeah. Alright, so now that I have a bunch more rockets, I can head on down to the generator, or the energy core. My optional powerful machine gun. So we're going to hit this 5 times in a row, which is the test for picking up the extra rockets. And then 1 rocket in the energy core. Now, time bomb set, get out fast. You do actually need at least 1 rocket to get out, so I'll go grab these ones over here. Oh, oh no. Oh, I died. I didn't make it. That's a game over that I haven't seen before, because last time I did this I actually made it. So the rocket was to destroy the group of guys milling around in the slope in the top left corner. But once you get to the teleporter, that's it. You win. I almost did it. It's fine. Yeah, so that's Killman. I'll move on now and show all the content in it. You can go and check it out for yourself if you like. All of the games I'm playing today are available free from Daniel Remar's website. Okay. The next one in my alphabetically sorted list from 2010 is Man Enough, and this is the one with the language warning, a little bit of a swear, in text and spoken aloud. So be warned if you don't want to hear that or want other people to hear that. Oh boy. Okay. Am I capturing this? Yes. Okay. So this is another No More Sweden Jam 1, made in 2 days at 2010's No More Sweden. Let me see. What do I have to say about this one? So we remember a while ago when I played Bear Miner, there was that fun vocal song in the background. There's also the vocal song in the background of like the Slap City menus that we saw yesterday. It's a similar thing here, and it's a lot of fun. It takes a lot of brain power to play this. Apparently, I guess the prompt here was, "Are you man enough to be a woman?" Or it says that on the title screen. I don't know. Maybe I'll check the README. Let's see what it says. The words for the prompt were cross-dress, dirt, and idiot. Now, like, cross-dress isn't really a term that we like to use these days, but okay, well, let's get into it, and you'll see what it is. Go. Yeah, we're playing 4 games at once. This is the origin of Bromancing Saga, the first installment, starring Jeff. You see Jeff in the intro to Hyper Princess Pitch. So we'll be playing Bromancing Saga, Space Face, High Horses, and Super Shirtless Platform Idiot Hunt for Golden Petri. And we're playing all 4 at the same time with the same inputs. I've seen people do like TAS, tool-assisted speedruns of like 4 Mega Man games at once. So it's a bit like that, except they're 4 completely different genres. So we've got a space shooter up there, we've got the horse platformer down there, and then like the arcadey platformer of the man in the bottom right, as well as the dating sim in the upper right. Okay. Be a man. Oh, we've already beaten the dating sim there. So you can't pay attention to all of them at once, but you have to do your best, you know? And work out when inputs will be safe in one if you can. But you have a bunch of lives at once. Oh boy. Be a man. And those were found by Google Images search for manly. The ones I like to focus on most are Space Face and High Horses. Stupid Man platformer game is like very timing based, there's a lot of waiting. Whereas the dating sim, it's difficult. You just need to pick the right option at the right times. The premise of that is that the guy who you want to date is asking you all sorts of questions, and you can either answer a positive one or a negative thing, and then they move closer or further away. But then once they get all the way close to you, they reveal that they're actually a woman, which Jeff is not too happy about, I guess. So it's like a surprise reveal, gay, not gay, dating sim. I don't know. It's silly. But yeah, very tricky to focus on 4 things at once. 5 things if you count me talking to you. Yep, I'm accidentally hitting the right options in the dating sim. Oops. Oh, I've run out of lives, which means all my games are over. 13 is actually not bad, I think. Oh boy. Yeah. Ooh, I need a drink after that. So the novelty of this one is through the roof. It's really great. I'll have another go at it so we can enjoy that song again. I'm going to focus on one at a time. Let's do the dating sim. It's good. Are you doing anything today? Only with you, bro. Wow, you look handsome today. Every day, bro. What do you think of me? You my honey pie. Actually, my full name is Hannah. No! And there's actually multiple dating partners, so yeah, the dialogue's going to be different, isn't it? So these are things you don't notice when you're trying to play 4 games at once. But of course, if you want to get further, you need to pay attention to more of them so you don't lose too many lives. You got it. Yep. Be a man. Oh boy. Oh, okay, there's 2 partners, Han and Pat, and it cycles back, it looks like. Alright. Okay, cool. I'm not sure how long the music loops too, because that's the other motivation for trying to do better. That seems like it's the end, but you do get different pictures of man being a man. At the same time. Oops. Yeah, we've looped now at this point. Be a man. That was Hercule Poirot, wasn't it? There's a lot of famous mans out there. All right, woo. Only 5 that time. Okay, that's enough. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Cool, cool, cool. All right. The next game that I have is a follow-up to my recent playing of Metroid games. This game is called Metroid, spelled with a J instead of an I, and I'll quote from the README. Audio plays a big part in this game. Please play it with the sound adjusted so you can hear your character's footsteps. Mostly a test of a Metroid 1-like platform with only 1 level. Your radar shows you the nearest gold pile. Get 10 of them, the exit will open. Your radar will then point to the exit. However, ... question mark. Very intriguing, no? So there's a short FAQ section in the README. Q, this game is unfair and punishing, and there may be something wrong with you. A, yes. I'm going to set up my controller for this one. Apparently it's up to jump. Okay, we captured that. Yep, looks good. So much like Hero, it's very minimalist in its look, black and white, very stark. Apparently something's going on here because I'm breathing heavily in front of somebody who's on the ground. Doesn't look too healthy. So these are all doorways? Yes, okay. And it's pointing us to the nearest gold pile. The structure of this kind of... Oh, what's that about? Nothing, I hope. Let me know if you can hear the footsteps too, Gibbon, by the way, because apparently that's important for the experience. I would say so. Yeah, the structure of this kind of reminds me a little bit of Ninja, which is not a Daniel Remar game, but it's related to Ludosity because Stefan Hertig, who's worked on lots of Ludosity games between Princess Ramity, Italdew, and I think I saw him in the credits of Slap City as well. Okay, we're just out here. That's fun. Yeah, he made this game called Ninja, which is just on his old website. Oh. Oh, you can't hear it? I'll turn it up a bit then. The sound effects are a little bit muted. Just wait till one comes in. Yeah, so hopefully that's a bit better. Oop. Maybe I should fire Ninja up and show you what it's... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Scary. Help. Flashing lights warning. I didn't know this would happen. Can I escape? The screen is still shaking. I need that gold pile. Yep, I got devoured by the eyeball monster. Oof. Okay, I think I know what that FAQ section was about now. Right. Oh boy. Yeah, I think this is just gonna be really hard to do. Okay, so there's a different kind of monster. It's a giant hand this time. This might just be impossible. And the point is that it's creating the atmosphere, and yeah, which it's doing really well, I gotta say. Let's just explore some parts of the map that we haven't been to yet. But I probably won't be beating this one. Oops. Uh-oh, man. Okay, it came through the wall from some other room. Yeah, this ain't happening. Yeah, so I'm glad you can hear the sounds now. It's very atmospheric. The groaning of the monsters. I haven't been in here, have I? It's a little bit hard to tell when everything is essentially featureless, but again, like Hero, he's creating some structure and sense of place just with a few chunky pixels, which is very cool. So there's just going to be a monster in here. I wonder if they randomly... Yeah, okay. So it's not always in the same place. But it did come through the wall before, so it might not be possible to outrun. Okay. Maybe the point is to avoid where it's going to be, because... like, maybe the effects get stronger as you get closer. Bit of a horror game. And I don't handle horror games very well. Maybe I've managed to avoid it by luck so far. It seems like it is... Whoops. Yeah, just sort of moving randomly around. Oh, more? Another building. It's a bit like Iggy. Oh, I was in the other building already, yeah. So this is the first building again. Okay. I think. Oh. Okay. Doing well. 8 out of 10. Cats. Prefer... Oh boy. Let's kite it. I'll hang out up here and then slide in underneath. Oh boy, the shaking. We've got it, we've got it. Let's escape. Oh my gosh. That was intense. I think As long as it doesn't, like, teleport or anything. I've successfully evaded it in that room. Here I was thinking this was impossible. Silly me. Now I've mastered this. This is almost there. I can recognize that room. Ta-da! Oh my gosh! I found the ending. Woo! Spooky. The game automatically quit itself when I beat it. But there's this kappa to the Metroid saga. Sorry for spooking you out there, Gibbon. The next game's a bit more lighthearted in tone. We've got Paranoid Fish. This is the origin of the heavily recurring cameo character Apathetic Frog that you see all over Ludosity stuff. We saw it, we must have seen it a few times in the last stream, not that I can recall exactly where it was, but it's in Princess Remedy, it's in It'll Do, it's all over the place. Paranoid Fish even shows up in It'll Do, it's a cameo in It'll Do 2, I think. Definitely as an NPC in Princess Remedy 2. Anyway, this is an adventure game. It's a murder mystery. Paranoid Fish and Apathetic Frog, episode 1 in Deep Water. There is only one episode, by the way. So, we are playing as Paranoid Fish, and our partner is Apathetic Frog, who doesn't do a whole lot of anything, really. Much like the Freddy Fish adventure games, the outcome is randomized. There's 3 suspects, and any one of them could be the murderer. Much like Freddy Fish, it's also set under the sea, but Freddy Fish does not have a gun. Paranoid Fish is reassured by the presence of his gun because it makes him feel safe. So we're first interrogating this crab, and for your sake, Gibbon, I hope the crab did not do it. You, says Paranoid Fish, you're wanted for the murder of Mr. Seastar. I didn't do it. That's what they all say. I'm Fish, and this is my partner Frog. Together we'll get to the bottom of this. Meh. Apathetic Frog doesn't have much to say about anything. There are 3 suspects around here, crab, snail, and sea urchin. Some always lie, and some always tell the truth. However, the real killer will never admit their crime. We're surrounded by crooks. Let's start questioning. The more actions you take, the more your paranoia goes up. And if it gets too high, Paranoid Fish's itchy trigger finger goes off and you will shoot whoever's in front of you. So it's about managing the emotional state of Paranoid Fish as well as trying to get the truth out of these suspects. Yes, intrigue indeed, Gibbon. Okay, so first, let's just start with investigate. This guy has a small scar. He doesn't smell or look rugged, though. So we'll talk to him and try and figure out whether he's lying or telling the truth. Hey, Crab, you did it. Those pincers are the murder weapon. No, they're not, because I didn't do it. Oh, really? Let's fire off some burning questions, Mr. Killer. Okay, talk. How about the spiky urchin? Is he the killer? Yes, definitely. Okay. So that's... I feel like I should be taking notes. Crab... accusing urchin. I still don't believe you. In fact, I never believe anyone. We'll do one more talk before I get too paranoid. You'll tell me everything you know about the spiky urchin. He always smells of chips. Always. Urchin, chips. Okay. So I'll be able to verify that myself. I think you're just hiding something. Hiding a crime. All right. Now we will ignore. Forget that creep. This one looks even more suspicious. Oh, Paranoid Fish. So by investigating... Oh, he was talking about the urchin. I wonder... So let's move on. Another suspect. They must have done it. We have information about the urchin, so we'll use that. So first we'll investigate. No ruggedness or scars, but this guy reeks of chips, which means that Crab was telling the truth. So Crab did not do the crime because they... Oh, it also said that they will always deny that they did the crime, or they'll never admit to it. So that actually... He did tell the truth about the chips, though. Well, now I don't know what to think. Anyway. Talk to urchin. Yikes, those spikes are definitely the murder weapon. That's not fair. I was born this way. Yes, a natural-born killer. I see it in your spikes. Time to ask some questions about your obvious guilt. What's the use? Says Apathetic Frog. Yes. The snail did it, right? Right? He's guilty. Yes, definitely. Okay, so urchin is accusing snail. Well, the crab was right about the chips. So the crab claiming the urchin did it could be true. I still don't believe you. In fact, I never believe anyone. What can we do? Let's get a bit more info out. That snail's suspicious. What more do you know about him? He always smells of chips. Okay. I think you're just hiding something. Right. Paranoid fish is getting very paranoid. I only have so many actions left. Even ignore counts as filling up the paranoia bar. Maybe we can ask... Okay, investigate. No special smell, no scars, but he sure looks rugged. So those are the three kind of factors that you'll question people about. So the crab was telling the truth about the chip smell. The urchin was lying about the chip smell. The crab also accused the urchin. So I'm going to take a chance on the urchin being the killer while paranoid fish is getting hepped up to the very degree... Oh boy. We'll do one more talk because he will automatically use his gun when the paranoia reaches the top. And I want to see what that looks like. The snail did it, right? Yes, definitely. You're lying. I don't believe you. I'll do one more investigate. Bullets! So I think that'll happen whenever you press gun anyway. Oh. Wait. Was he really the killer? Who cares? Says Apathetic Frog. Look, the murder weapon. He really was the killer. There we go. We used our logic and we got it right. It doesn't matter. No, you're right. Mr. Starfish won't come back. Sniff. But now the sea is safe from further crimes. Or it would be if everyone wasn't a lousy criminal. I'm sure where next? Let's get out of here. Whatever. Congratulations. And that's Paranoid Fish and Apathetic Frog. They will pop up all over the place in Ludosity games, especially the frog. Very popular subject of cameos. Well, I'm glad I solved the case. How about that? Cool. So that brings us to the end of Scrap Pack 2 as far as ones I wanted to cover in this stream. Before moving on to the two further Scrap Packs, let's do a little diversion. Yesterday with Cameron, I played a bit of Healthy Weapon, the Android one-on-one fighting game where two people would grip a phone. Regnslöja also created another game for Android, which similarly has been delisted, but similarly has been ported to Java, and I got it as well from the Ludosity wiki. I put a link to it in the last video's description. But yeah, you can get this from there and click to take the place of touching. So it would be a little easier to play with a phone holding both sides of the screen. But like I said last week, Bunibon 2, which is a very similar concept, but with higher res graphics and a slightly different style, is still available on for free on iOS. So it's a very simple 2-button game. Another one kind of experimenting with a limited control scheme. Bunibon actually is the source of a few cameos as well, so you'll see him pop up in various other games from time to time from Ludosity, including, well, he's like a secret character in Healthy Weapon, and he's in Card City Nights along with like everyone else. Everyone from Healthy Weapon is apparently in that game. And a couple of stages in Slap City are based on this game as well, even though the backgrounds are fairly simple. But yeah, whoops, yeah. So this is a cool, fun little game. It's very cute. It's better on a real device rather than clicking alternate sides of the screen. So I won't play too much. Yeah, see, I just misclicked there and died. So this will happen. But it's good that it's been preserved in this way, at least. Maybe someone who's got an APK as well, you can like side load onto an Android, but I don't know much about that. It's always a shame when a game gets delisted and becomes unavailable for future generations. So again, this is not a Daniel Remar game. It was made by Regnslöja, who is another Ludosity contributor. But whoops, see, I've just clicked off the window and completely. All right, so we might leave it there. Having some problems there. Oh, I can use left and right arrow. Interesting. That's the name, by the way, Regnslöja, of the developer. Let's try a little bit of arrow key action. Oh, beautiful. That's so much better. I've even got that map to controller, so that's even more comfortable. Yeah, baby. And it doesn't take long to complete the game. I'll go on like a critical path to try and get a bit more progress and show some of the environments and backgrounds and stuff. But yeah, very cool little game. One of the backgrounds that is the basis of a stage in Slap City is the fire zone. I'm not sure where that is exactly. I don't remember what the other stage source is. It might be the jungle, which I've just been in before this. Boss fights are fun though, I'll show you that, at least. Not that I've played this installment before. Like I said, I've played through Bunibon 2 on my own phone. This is my first time doing Bunibon 1. Oh yeah, here we go. So the boss fights are really interesting and like puzzly. Oops. And require a lot of precision positioning. Gets really tricky. So, well, how do I avoid that? I guess I'll stay on the big bouncer. Maybe jump over. So I'll do this and then... Oh, yeah, too slow. Oh, no. Is that a D8 in the corner? Yeah, so it goes that way first, so we can... Yeah, I'll keep going in that direction. There we go. Nothing to it, no sweat. Oh, nasty. Oh, so yeah, this must be where things get serious. But you can see a lot of fun character designs here. Oh no. Alright, maybe that's enough. One more. It's that kind of game, you know. Addictive. Come on, I gotta beat this. It was a good game on the phone to just chill out with, you know. Yeah, baby. I'm really curious about that lock. I need to get there. I said I was done. I'm done. You can get this game from the Ludosity wiki. Play yourself with arrow keys. It's all cool. All right. Next game. We're moving on to Scrap Pack 3. I've got one installment from there that I want to show. It's called Froggish Swimmer, or at least a prototype for Froggish Swimmer made in Game Maker. Ludosity has published like a proper release of Froggish Swimmer and the sequel Frozen Swimmer. You can't really get them at the moment though, because Ludosity's homepage is just stuffed. In fact, I will show you this. They're restructuring it or something. So here in Scrap Pack 3 is Froggish Swimmer, along with Bromancing Saga 2 and Bad Gringos and Hype Snake, and Space Hunk, all of which I played in yesterday's stream. When you go to the Ludosity Games tab in Daniel's website, you find Froggish Swimmer, and that's a link to the Ludosity website. And you go, oh great, Ludosity. Oh, 404. Everything's a 404. Even their main games tab, merch tab, news tab, it's all 404. So I don't know what's up with that exactly. A little bit worrying. It's been like that for a few weeks at least. So you can't really get that at the moment, but well, I don't know. Is it on Steam or something? Who knows? But we can play the prototype that's in the scrap pack, so I'll do that right now. It's another mouse-based game. Okay, that's up here. Nope, that's the wrong window. This one? Cool. Click to start. So in Froggish Swimmer, we are a frog who swims. Right click, left click to swim, right click to extend tongue, and then we can use tongue to grapple, I guess? No, it's not grapple swinging, unfortunately. And we hop on land, but then we swim faster in water. Pretty cool. This reminds me a little bit of Ikachan, the squid game by Pixel, Daisuke Amaya, the creator of Cave Story. Ah, we use the tongue to eat flies, of course. With the whole swimming mechanic, it's a little bit like that. Not hugely like that. I don't know. It's just the first thing I thought of. Alright. What's this? Oh, it's a Bunibon style launcher. Nyuk, nyuk, nyuk. All 3 flies devoured by me. Amazing. Electric fly. Whoa. It's made my tongue numb. So here we have to get close enough to these so they fall down and break through the floor. Huh? Do I have to lick them? Or do I have to eat a fly? Maybe I have to lick them. Should be able to hear my mouse going, all my APM. Yeah, awesome. This is very cute. This frog is certainly not apathetic, to be sure. Real go-getter of a frog. Although apathetic frog doesn't appear to have any limbs, so that's a bit of an impairment. But it also seems to have a very lax attitude, I'll say. And I'm not hearing any sound, so that's normal for this prototype. Oh, so you grab it like that? Hit the reset button. Oh, okay. Just grab it and then right click to release. And maybe you have to do that with sufficient momentum to smash it against that wall. Like so. Yeah, there we are. Whoop. So now I guess I blow up the electric seaweed. Oh. By holding the bomb against it. Cool, cool, cool. This is really a neat little puzzle platformer. I'm enjoying it. Whenever Ludosity's website comes back, I'll have to check out the full release. I wonder what eating flies gets you. Does it make you faster? Yeah, nailed it. So that looks like a one-way barrier. Oh, but we need to get enough speed to clear that land gap there. Do-do-do. Oops. Woo! Ah. I have to let go of it. Oh! I've grabbed it again. Yeah, there we go. Wow, how many levels are there? The limp tongue thing is very amusing. Okay. Whoop. Whoop. All right. Ah, nuts. All right, let's move on. Cool little prototype. Can't wait to try the full thing. Maybe at some point. Right. Since we showed a lot of the other stuff in Scrap Pack 3 yesterday, that'll do for that one. Scrap Pack 4 is next. Oh, I should show... Yeah, so I'll do this first. This is called Rotnip Dungeon, a small, simple first-person dungeon crawler, mostly featuring characters and enemies from Italdew. Considering I've now played all the Italdew games, including her story mode in Slap City, which is a sequel to Italdew 2. This should be interesting. According to the README, the overblown purple prose and some other things were inspired by various cheesy metal songs. Oh yeah, I haven't started it yet. I'm reading the README, sorry. How many scrap packs are there? There are 4 in total, and this is the last one from the scrap pack that I'm playing, and then I'll get on to Strawberry Jam. Okay, the Lichius Turnip is a boss from Italdew 1. The Lichius Turnip, ancient master of the dread arcane, is even now preparing to rise from his mystical crypt of bone and secret shadows. His undead army will once again march on our lands, and with our magical leader recently having passed from this world, he will surely be unstoppable. We call on the 4 mythical champions, Jenny, 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 and Jenny. I assume that's Jenny Tiger, Jenny Bird, and Jenny Deer. Don't know who the 4th Jenny is. They're all from, like, backstory in Italdew 1. To cross the valley of egregious fog, assail the Ebon Crypt, and face our adversaries' legions of pain and ethereal horror. Mouse and keyboard. Okay, I can do that. Enter. Oh, okay, so there's the 4 Jennies. Not the same Jennies from the backstory. One of them looks like Jenny Berry, the other ones are kind of just generic Jennies. Jennies are like the main enemy type in Italdew. So I don't know if that border is supposed to be showing something. Oh. But if you've played first-person dungeon crawlers, you'll be familiar with the setup here. I haven't honestly played many of them, but I've like heard of them. Alright, Rotnips. Evil turnips that are zombified. By clicking the keys... The apathetic frog is back, of course. I have transmogrified my enemy into an apathetic frog. By clicking each of the characters, they have an attack. Oh, it didn't last too long. So you can blast, and that'll take up. So my magic meter, it looks like everyone's got the same skills. Oh no, we've got different ones. Sense. Alright. And share. Share heals everyone, or share gives them back some magic by taking some of your own. Yeah, so we take actions with each one of the party members until they're all done, and then it refreshes, and fight through the army of turnips. Oh no, one of my Jennies is down. Let's try and share. Yeah, that didn't heal, it just shed magic. Oops. Back. I do have heal. Oh, and it brought that one back. That's great. No, I can't afford it yet. Gotta restore some mana first. So it looks like we've got 2 like frontline attackers and 2 support class. Oh boy. More different kind of undead turnip. These ones are skeletonized. And yes, I know that turnips don't usually have skeletons. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Just forget about it, okay? Come on. Gotta get my other Jenny back up. Oh, the map. Perfect. Gem. I don't know what that did. Minimap is useful. Can I cross this? Doesn't look like it. Oh yeah. Gibbon says that this reminds her of Legend of Grimrock. Like, it's obviously aping old dungeon crawlers, but Grimrock did the four-person party thing. Was that the first one? I'm thinking of like Ultima or Might and Magic. There's a lot of similar ones, of course. Wizardry, was that one like this? Oh wow. Yeah, like I said, I'm not too familiar with the genre as a whole. The only one I've the only one I've played to any extent is when I've basically gone through the 3DS eShop and downloaded everything on there, every demo I should say. And there's demos for like what's it called? The Atlas one. There's like a million of them and they're all the same. I can't even remember the name of it. Anyway. Etrian Odyssey, yes, thank you. That's what I was thinking of. But yeah, as Gibbon says, this is a fairly old genre. Oh no, it's Ultra Fish Bungeon. Oh boy. A mighty foe indeed. Let's make sure. Oops, he hit me. Let's bring out Jenny back to life. This might be a little rough. Okay. Oh, we can frogify him. Yeah, great. And then blast him. Nope, I don't have enough magic power at the moment. But we can get some free hits in while he's frogged. Maybe we can restore. Oh, I could restore mana with share. Oh, I don't have enough. I guess you need full. Oh, he's back. Can I blast yet? No. Keep trying. Hey, we're good. Oh, yes. What a thrill. We've got our next gem. There's a lot of them, apparently. Oh, it's fun seeing the Italdew enemies back in this context. Oh, another one. Are you kidding? I thought that was a boss. Oh my gosh. Oh, Jenny down. 2 Jennies down. Oh boy. Yeah, Gibbon says, Etrian Odyssey is more traditional RPG fare with its party setup. And we're down. Thus ends our run of Rotnip Dungeon. And it resets it back here, with no crystals, of course. That's cool. That's a nice little thing. I'm checking the README to see like what was the occasion for making this. But it doesn't really say. I guess he just made it. But I guess there's a lot of prototyping that happens. Maybe they were thinking of turning it into a full thing at one point and didn't go through with it. Either way, that's the end for Scrap Pack collections. There are a lot of other cool games in there. Okay. Here's one more that I'll try. Given we were talking about Doom earlier in first-person dungeon crawlers, I've got one that I should show you. It's one of the more full-featured ones, I guess. Although it was only made in 3 days for Block Jam 2016. It's called Gunnel Vision. Windowed, yep. Okay. That's loud. It's also not on screen yet. Hold on. Nope. This one. You'll see it. You'll see it. There it is. Gunnel Vision. We have gun. Although we don't have any yet. And all we have is a fist. But yeah, Doom-like kind of setup here. There's a bunch of different guns to find. Yeah, it's just classic, old school. If you hold the shoot button, all of the guns you've collected apparently all fire at once. Okay, cool. When I tested this out, I didn't really get far enough to notice that this was the mechanic, that you just keep adding guns to your collection there. That's really silly and fun. Alright, cool. Before I get ambushed, I'll go grab another weapon. Cool. Oh boy. Ow. Where did you come from? From that alcove, I see. This is another genre that I'm not that familiar with. The old like 2D scroll scaling shooters like this. You know, starting with Wolfenstein 3D, Doom, all that kind of thing. Duke Nukem 3D. The only one I've played to any extent is Marathon, and even then I kind of got fed up with it and stopped after a while because I was such a fan of early Halo, and the Marathon games had been like ported. They'd had their source code released and been released for modern Mac machines, since they're originally classic Mac shooters. And they are kind of important for, like, if you want to get deeper into Halo lore, because a lot of stuff carries over. Okay. Alright, alright. 4 shotguns at once, I like that. And the creature designs are pretty gnarly and cool. The whole skeleton with the army helmet is in that cheesy heavy metal style that that was mentioned in the README. 5 shotguns, alright. This is actually a really fun like twist on this kind of genre, where normally you have to choose between weapons to use, but here you just have all the weapons at once, all the time. That's really silly and fun. Okay, I'm gonna grab some health kits. And a final shotgun, 6. Is there another one somewhere? There is. I should have checked these alcoves earlier. But with enough kills, you can make it to the exit. Gibbon says, this is amazing, haha. And yeah, actually it is. I didn't give enough credit on my test run. So yeah, I'll play more. Oh no, scissors. Maybe some violent imagery coming up. Just some pixelated blood splatter. Aha! That's what I wanted. Whoa. Oh boy. These creepy heads have spawned now that I've picked up my second rocket launcher. But I can get 2 more. It's so funny that the scissors keep going alongside the rocket launchers. Of course, unlike shooters of the time, we are using mouse and keyboard to move around and aim. Back then they were controlled only with the keyboard. Just gonna... Oh, I can actually leave now. I've crossed the kill threshold, so I step onto the blue plate and I'm done. Since the game has a lot of like actual noise, I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit more. Okay. And just by varying what weapons you get, you can create different experiences for the player in these games. On top of monster placement and level layout. More so with this one where your weapons are additive rather than selective. Ow. Not being very good about strafing, am I? Ah! Where'd you come from? Oh boy. Yeah, the whole tunnel vision aspect is also a bit limiting on your peripheral vision. A very small field of view. Ow. So we'll try not to let anyone in from there just yet. Oh, I broke down a wall. There's secrets, of course. Of course there's secrets. Staple of the genre. Ow. My number of weapons is growing. Ever growing. Oh, there's another one. Gimme. Okay. Have I collected enough? Not yet. Ah. Okay, there we go. Oh, there's so many shotguns in there. I want them all. Gimme. Amazing. Ow. Okay, that's enough. How do I get out of here? Woof! Very silly. There's more. I will note one thing from the README, which I'll just check now. There are 5 levels, but also look out for a suspicious wall in the final level. There was a comment at some point. I don't remember where. Oh, this game's also listed under the Ludosity tab on the Remar.se website. And that... the Ludosity tab is where he puts a lot of comments about the development of games and like retrospectives about them. And for this one, there was a comment saying like, you know, it was made in a jam and he wishes that he put more weapons in the final level. Oh boy. Is this the final level? I haven't been keeping count, to be honest. Ah. Yeah, the concept, very strong. I find this genre pretty hard to deal with at the best of times, but this is amping up the chaotic nature. Yeah, so it looks like you need explosives to get through those cracked walls. But now that I have rocket launchers, I can grab some more secret hidden weapons. Ah! The boss approached me without, like, really quickly. Oh. Yeah, that's tough. Let's give it another go or two. Whoop! We need to stock up. Ow. Rude. Oh no, don't get hemmed in. Oh my god. Ah! It keeps escalating. There's so many health caches that I'm still stocked up. Oh. Don't want to get trapped in one of those narrow walkways if the boss chases me down there. Okay, are we at maximum yet? Not quite. Ah! Alright, let's start hunting the boss. I don't think rockets damage me, thankfully. Notice I have one pair of scissors down there, that's fun. It's those heads, I think, are the main problem. They... Ah! Where is the boss? Another side effect of getting a lot of weapons is... Oh, there it is that your field of view actually decreases because the tunnel kind of shrinks in on you because it's filled with weapons. Oh, we don't actually have to kill the boss, we just have to get to 99 kills, I guess. Luckily there's plenty of health left in these alcoves. Hype snakes! Hype snakes! I've picked up a hype snake as a weapon. And it's shouting woo, and the woo comes out as a projectile. That must be the secret wall in the final level. Oh my gosh. Gonna try and grab some health. But I keep getting hit too. I wonder if we can even kill this boss or not. 50, not bad. Yes! Exploded into so much viscera. Looks like you had to kill it. I think there's only 99 enemies on this level. They stopped spawning after that, I assume. Yeah, the whole tunnel vision thing getting more extreme when you get more guns. That's an unexpected side effect. That's pretty interesting. And how they fire in a circle. That's fun. Alright, we finished. And we found the secret. Let's leave. Winner! Well, that was very silly. There you go. Cool. Gun. Yeah, good fun. Nice, wholesome family fun. To blow up all those demons. Alright, seeing Stefan Hertig's name there reminded me that I wanted to show a bit of Ninja. The game that he made in, I think it was 2010. I'll show a little bit of it. Oh, it's full screen. Did it capture? Possibly not. Oh, I can go to windowed mode actually. Hello? Wait. Yes, this one? Yep, if I pick that. Okay. I guess it didn't work. Hold on. Okay, now it's in windowed mode. I'll capture that. It does a cool thing which it's like before I was able to bring the window up, but the loading bar fills up and then the loading bar gets cut in half as if it's a piece of bamboo. So I've already finished. Yeah, I'll load up my old game actually. Not that there's much you unlock over the course of it, but I can backtrack from here. Oh wait, what are the controls again? I set all this up, didn't I? Oh no, it detects controller, I think. Whatever, this'll do. Oh wait, sorry. Yeah, what happened to my control setup? Did I delete it? I might have deleted it. Oh well. So basically what I want to show about this is the kind of control scheme setup. So we have two attack buttons. Where's my other one? This is a problem. Right. I haven't got it mapped and I don't remember what the button is. Hold on, sorry. See, I wasn't prepared to play this, but I'm going to. Controls. Z and X. Yeah, space. Okay. Spacebar to jump. Z and X. Okay. So it's kind of a Metroidvania kind of thing. You move around a map, although you don't gain any new abilities. You have a backflip, and it's got quite a complex control scheme. You can roll. Oh no, is there a separate button for roll? Yeah, like that. And then if you jump after rolling, you have a longer jump, like so. Or you can do a backflip, and you need these to get over some of the obstacles that come along later. But what's really interesting is that there's these two attack buttons, and if you kind of hit them in sequence, you get an attack pattern down. But you can mix and match them, so you have handed foot, you have sword, and if you equip both swords and then alternate them, by matching one you only do a normal attack, but by alternating them you have like a rapid combo. The sword is most useful through the whole game, but the staff is situationally useful because it can block projectiles. And those are your main tools, but there's another cool tool, the kunai. Oh, I've been choked to death by this moth's poison powder. But yeah, it's got a lot of like tricky platforming, but also combat using this combination and mechanic of different weapons. This is at the final boss of like episode 1, but which is the only episode that was finished. It's pretty interesting. You can go to the website for the game that Stefan Hertig maintained for a while, and there's a bunch of little game experiments like this, but this one kind of ties into a series of like home movie style short films that he kind of made in his backyard or whatever with some friends, which a lot of people do when they get access to a video camera when they're teenagers. Oops, there we go. Fall damage. Got killed. I'll try and show you a bit of the kunai style gameplay. Because there's this whole grapple hook swinging mechanic that's used sometimes. So you throw it out. It can be used as an attack, but okay, I guess this isn't the right place to use it, but you can grab onto ceilings above you and swing when it's supported. Nuts. What can I do? Maybe there's one closer to the start. Anyway, I played through the whole thing earlier. I'll just go from a fresh... yep. AA, that's me. So there's a whole tutorial cave to explain all the various weapons, but like scenarios to use all those various weapons don't crop up that often, like, because it is still a demo essentially. I wonder if, yeah, so there's a ceiling in here. You swing, and then you jump out of the swing, and then you can swing again. So yeah, all these complex things, you don't really need to use it that often, especially because there's multiple paths you can go through this world. It's an open world kind of thing. But I also really like the graphics. The character sprites are all kind of this detailed, almost pre-rendered like style that makes them look a little bit claymation-y, which is something I liked about Slap City as well, but in a different way. And then the backdrops are, you know, these 2D sprites that are scaled different amounts, but also the 3D low poly things. And the combination of all these styles together I find really appealing. I think it's cool. So this is like the intro boss. You follow this boy into the village, and then it turns out, oh, he's a werewolf. All the bosses are these kind of animal creatures. Well, I guess not all of them. As you explore the world, you find other ones. There's a squid man who's really tricky. I had to look up the like walkthrough video that the developer made, or like a long play that they made. yeah, what else is there? There's like a little worm guy who's one of the bosses in a cavern who burrows through the walls and stuff. That's another kind of tricky boss. This one's a bit more straightforward combat. Oh, cool, I did a turning kick. That was awesome. But you can also just like spam the sword and it's a bit easier. I think it's cooler to use the unarmed strikes though. The other boss is a cloud of snow, like a sentient ice spirit of some kind. And they're kind of invisible, but you can see the trail and then you have to like strike at the main body. And then once you beat them all, that gate opens to the cemetery where I started from in that save before. And then the final boss is like this guy in a cloak. And he always like teleports away from you. But if you're quick, you get in and you punch him in the face. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So, yeah. There's also like apparently a prototype build up there, but I couldn't get it running from the website, as well as like a sequel or the beginnings of a sequel, which would have had 2 playable characters. But yeah, this one, as it is the most sort of complete thing in that lineage, and has this one little world for you to explore. It's pretty cool stuff. So that's Ninja. Not a very distinctive name either, but yeah, pretty cool little solo kind of experimental project from Stefan Hertig of Ludosity. So cool stuff. Right, that was unplanned, but I did it. What's the time? All right, hopefully we have enough time now for the final game that I want to play today. I don't know how extensive it is, but Strawberry Jam has its own page on Daniel Remar's site. So above all the scrap packs, we're now going to Strawberry Jam, a laid-back platforming text adventure with infrequent comic mischief from 2016. You can also see the very beginnings of this project in the pics section. Strawberry title. Nope. It's a colored image, Strawberry. So a fairy tale-like story that Daniel wrote in school. Strawberry and the Cookie Fortress. Young Strawberry was on a journey to the King's Fortress, and she had to convince him to change his ways. And that's still basically the concept from 2007 up to this prototype or like demo. This is chapter 1. Yeah. The project's kind of been dropped, but chapter 1 at least exists in a playable state. So let's get that going. Oh, I'm going to have to map some controls. Hold on. Arrow keys, jump, Z to jump. And interact with this button. Yep, that works. And that. Okay, cool. Let's get going. Strawberry Jam. Okay, window capture. Beautiful. Very cute. Perfect. Did you know? Okay, some extra controls. In the 2007 story, Jam was a girl, so let's go with that. It's the default option too. Yep. Okay. I don't know how big this is, but we're going to try and get through it. Yeah. Here we are in Meadow Valley, which does appear as a stage in Slap City, by the way. Okay. Thanks, Gibbon. It's morning. Gibbon's going to miss this incredibly adorable game. Hope she gets back from the laundry soon. Alright. Go left first. On the edge of the world. Golly. Look at those trees bending. Isn't that a cool effect? Flowers swaying in the breeze. Very windy spot. Leave me alone. Keep off the roof. Oops. Too late. Danger. No swimming allowed. I wonder. Ack. Salt water. Okay, she doesn't like that. Ah, we can't get in. Fair enough. Whoever lives there wants their privacy. So, strawberry... jam is a strawberry with no visible arms or legs. But that's cool. She can still jump. Do everything she needs to get by in this world. To the Queen's Castle. Hello there! I don't want to talk to her. Fair enough. What's this? I think this is a carving of the feathered serpent. Ooh. Would you like to save? I would love to, thank you. It's Nell. Jam, I was looking for you. Hi, what is it? Queen wanted to speak to us. Queen, did something happen? Dunno, could be important. We have a party. Ooh. I like how the sound kind of fades out when you're down there. Jam, I'm looking for Anim. Don't tell me where she is. I'm looking. Okay, so go away. He's just a kid. I'm no good with kids. That's cool. Yeah, the description on Daniel Remar's website for this game said something about how, you know, part of the story is that Jam is in the phase of life between childhood and adulthood and struggling to fit in. This is the kind of grass that birds like. I wonder if Snip feeds them. What a flavor text to be found. There's a bunch of tools in here. Oh, good summer for clay digging in Green Lake. Won't get more wool cloth, paper, books unless Dusty returns. Cookie supplies high. 2 trees from Green Lake, enough for a small house. Tell Bill he's not allowed inside if he plays with the toolbox again. Okay. Sturdy kind of grass that Snap uses to weave things. I'm not sure how he does it. I want to talk to this radish. Hello. Oh, hello, Jam. I've got a backpack in the item house that Queen wanted you to have. Really? Yes, she said it was important. See you at the item house. Oh, is this the item house? So then, Queen told me you'd be going to the fortress. Is that right? Huh? Oh, you haven't talked to her about it yet? Don't worry, just take this. It's a backpack for adventures, you see. Cool. And while you're out there adventuring, see if you can get some more sugar for Queen. It's pretty difficult to find. Yes, okay. Let's look. Cool. It's a backpack. And it tells you what you need to be doing. That's great. So, let's just go see Queen before we do anything else. Oh. Yeah, come on, Nell. Apparently Queen lives in the clouds. Oh. Ah, the feathered serpent. Okay. Aha. Ah, hi. Hi. Goodness, how are you? Are you fine tonight? Oh, that was quick. Gibbon's back. How's progress? Well, we haven't got very far yet. I've found a backpack. I've talked to some people. And I've hit my first, like, quest trigger, I guess, by talking to Queen. Goodness, how are you? Are you fine tonight? Yep. Tee, you're always fine, Jam. Ahem. Oh, right, goodness, I almost forgot. I ask for your assistance as spies on the Machine Fortress. The king there is still planning something, I'm sure. Me and Nell? Spies? Scooter never returned. Most of us have been spies already, but few even got into the fortress. The king's guards would recognize anyone returning there. Our village is mostly unknown to the outside world, and anything we do to expose ourselves is a risk. I'm sorry to have to ask you, but we still have no idea what the machine is, or what the king intends to do with it. All we know is that loud noise coming from the fortress, every now and then, and it's not a reassuring sound. We understand. Jam! Do you really? You're young, Jam. Nell is younger still. I would rather not have you captured and jailed, or worse. I am torn over whether this is my duty, or whether I am overestimating the danger of the king. Well, I won't do it, no way! I understand that you're scared, Nell. I've heard that the king is a cunning man. I can't force you to go. I will answer the call. Then I'll go. What? It's dangerous. Who's going to do it then? All the adults have been spies before. Jam, are you sure? Again, I can't force you. Leanne, hi! Hello, Queen! I didn't know you had company! This is what I would do in real life. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Jam! Leanne, you've come to play. You're really welcome. By the Serpent Queen, you're too old for that childishness now. I've come to talk about someone. But of course. Jam, are you going now? Have you decided? Oh, yes, we're going. Goodbye then, and take care. Lots of care, understand? Yes, bye. What? You can't be serious. I am serious. Seriously crazy? Jam, I'm not cut out for adventure. I'd just slow you down. Well, then again, I'd just be worried about you if I didn't come along, I guess. And I suppose you wouldn't get far without me. I guess. So you're coming? Ahem, what can I say? I stand up for my friends. And I'm not scared. Okay. Yay, exploring. Okay. Found some locked doors already. And we've been given a mission, a quest. We're going to spy on the king and his nefarious machine. Looks like I've seen the extent of the village too, so off we go. I've been to the edge of the world as well on the far left of the map. Cookie lift out of order. Sorry about that. Myra. Oh. Got some grasshoppers. Notice this audio effect when you go in the water. Very nice. Okay. Oh. Oh, shortcut, I guess. Hey, what? Wait, what? Oh, there was a text box there. I think it said that this character was like hiding from me or something, which is what I've just noticed. Hello? What's going on? I guess they don't want to talk to me. Whatever. Yeah. So Given says, this seems a bit larger in scope and detail than the other games have been. Yeah. Well spotted. This game, of the ones I've played today, is the only one with a, like an entry on the games page outside of the Scrap Pack bundles. So it is more substantial, more finished than those, and tells you that Daniel Remar's more proud of it than the other ones in the Scrap Packs. Jam? I really am scared. Me too. Really? I just didn't want Queen to know, but I think she does anyway. So you're actually a coward. Yep. Well, if we make it back, she'll think we're actually brave. True, if we make it back. I wonder if I fall down here. Those little breaks in the walls. Okay, she's waiting there. Show that you can go through them. So there might be some secrets to find. I got the hero box. Okay, let's open our backpack. Oh, great. There's a mini game. How fun. It's like Game & Watch style. Oh my gosh, it's another installment of Hero. Oh, I've just exited. Yeah, the Hero box. It's the same Hero character that we saw in Hero, Hero Core, Hero 3D. What? Okay, so blowing these up. Oh, yep. We've grabbed a gun, so we can shoot better now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is a lot more substantial, eh? Enough that it even has its own mini game in it. How incredible. So our only inputs are directions, but we can move up and down in these rooms and then shoot left and right. Like in Hero, you shoot left and right. Yeah. I'm really impressed, actually. Oh. And of course, Hero 3D was itself a minigame inside Iggy. Oop. Oh! I have health. Oh, we also have a map in the corner there. Wow. This is pretty substantial. Oh, great. Oh, that map is the extent of the explorable space. I get it. So I can rapid fire this gun. Okay, this looks like boss material. Kaboom! Oh, yeah. So level 3. All right, let's stop that. We're here to play Strawberry Jam. Cool, cute minigame though, really nice. Okay, we're back now. Yeah, so there is going to be more of a focus on story in this one, as the description for it implied, calling it a platformer text adventure. Oh. See that little bit of wall there? I'm trying to... Yeah. Well, I got a comment from Nell, but it doesn't look like there's anything in there. Okay. Let's go see what that king is up to. And while keeping an eye out for secret passages in the walls. Oh, we're already at the Machine Fortress. Okay. This game is so cute. I love the colors. Oh, it's so colorful. So, this is the fortress. No, she was high-pitched. It looks closed. Hey, could you open the door, please? Jam, that's not how you sneak into somewhere, you dummy. Don't call me a dummy. Yes? Oh, we're just wondering if... No. And get off the lawn. Now what? Oh. Psst. Hey, tomatoes. Huh? What's strawberries? Yeah. You here on a visit? You'd need an invite from the king for that. Not that he'd give you one. If the king had feet, he'd kick outsiders like you in jail right away. But I can get you in. You can open that big door for us? No, man, there's another way in. Come over here and dig through the grass. What a weirdo. You think we can trust him? I hope so. Let's follow him. Notice how the sun's setting too. Changing the background. Beautiful. I'm tempted to sit around and just watch it. Come on, Nell. Let's watch the sunset. It's lovely. Thanks for sharing that with me. All right. It's Sharpie. Who are you? No, wait, I don't care. Rude. All right, welcome. We're kind of holed up in the caves down here. Why is that? Can't you go outside? Dude, not until... Wait, you're not spies, are you? Spies? Yeah, man, they've been coming here lately. Serious business. I'm not a man, thank you very much. Me too. I mean, neither. What? Anyway, why do you want to get into the fortress so bad? It's a nasty place, alright. Nasty? Yeah, people don't intend to return, like that pair from earlier. Scooter, a previous spy, just like Queen said. Jam, I'm kind of having second thoughts about this. I'm ignoring your suspicious whispering, by the way. But hey, if you really want, I can show you the way in. Don't blame me if you got caught, though. Head down the caves to the right. Then, I forgot the rest. What? That's not very helpful. Yes, it is. See, if you can find your way down there by yourself, it'll make you smarter, and that's helpful. Right. Anyway, I do remember that you'll find a pipe somewhere in the caves. Go through that pipe, and you'll end up inside the fortress. Okay, come on now. Hang on. There's nothing scary down there, right? Scary? What, like it's pitch black and full of creepy things? Yeah, I suppose. Creepy things? Gem, I really need a rest. I'll be hanging here until you come back, okay? Let's go together. Don't be silly. It's safer if we go together. With at least one of us already tired and scared? I don't think so. Fine, stay here then. But you better come and get me if something happens. Of course, you can count on me. If you forget how to reach the fortress, don't worry. Just look closely at the signs. Hey there, who might you be? I'm Jam. And I'm Boots. Nice to meet you. Oh, and let me know if you find a Fauna guide lying around, would you? Okay. Ah, scary. Let's check this out first. Ah, also scary. Dark. Small, creeping things. Well, I'm gonna keep going down. That's my path right now. Okay, dead end. Well, now I'm just picking random directions. Whatever. Fishies. Secret path. Leading to... something. Oh, back here. Aha! A fauna guide, perhaps. Oh, look at that. Whoa, this is really thorough. This is a small compilation of various animals, birds, sea life, and insects found in the region near Green Lake, west of Vanilla. Most descriptions were supplied by local experts and enthusiasts. Some classifications are still disputed. The pictures are not consistent in scale. If you'd like to make a contribution, please write to Jonas of Horizon Paper Stuff. Yeah, Gibbon agrees very about the thoroughness. Wow. Ah, spider! Oh, it's cute. Ball mouse, running lizard. Wow. That's intense. Well, I guess I'll go back and tell that cucumber about this. Oh, what's this? Am I going the right way? The character talked about a pipe I had to enter. Oh yeah, back to camp. I'd like that right now. Then I'll try that door. Is this yours? Oh, that's it. I forget this guy's voice. It's just a partial guide though. It only covers the local area. I've contributed to it, you know. That's nice. Actually, you can keep it. I think I have another copy back home. Oh, thanks. But where do all these books come from? Most are made in Horizon. They've got a brand new way of making paper there. They've even got some people delivering letters and stuff to other towns. Wow. Well, take care of that book. I bet you'll find it interesting. Oh, okay. Another locked door. I don't have any keys. Oh, so that's the shortcut. Can't get up that way. But I'm looking for a pipe. So if I get back to where that shortcut went back to, and then just go right instead. Like up here, maybe. Okay. Ah. Something on the back of this sign. It says I can enter this pipe. Good. Okay. Oh, so that's the other side of that door. Okay. Well, thus begins our infiltration. I hope Nell's okay in that little camp. Is this an indoors bed? It's just big enough to dig down into. Huh? Ow, my eyes. Am I inside the fortress? Hi. Hi. You like caramel sauce, alright. So do you work in the machine? Oof. I'm infiltrating it, so I have to say yes. Yes, of course. Me too. Haven't seen you in there. I'm hard to notice. Well, I notice you now. So, why are you over here by yourself? I don't like too many people. One is fine. People hate me. What? Why's that? I don't know. Okay, I want to be alone now. Oh, sorry. Okay. Respecting boundaries. Oh, the pair! Scooter! Huh? Jam? Queen said you never return. Are you a prisoner? Prisoner? I was at first, but now I pretty like it here. Everyone would be happier with me gone. What do you mean? Never mind. Just tell Leanne I ain't be coming back. Oh, but... Queen is worried about you. And Leanne and Snap want me gone. And I want to be alone. So leave me alone. Maybe I should. I don't really know him that well. Oh, man. Oh, another strawberry. Hello? Hi. Never mind. Okay. Caramel sauce. Mustache brand caramel sauce is made from sugar and water. It is mixed, stirred, cooked, and cooled. It is then separated into chunks of equal size, distributed into the finest Oasis flasks, and made ready for storage. One can drink it immediately, or even wait for years, but the taste is always the most amazing one can imagine. There are no liquid, solid, or gaseous foods as refreshing and satiating as Mustache brand caramel sauce. Furthermore, Mustache brand caramel sauce is produced in an environment running mechanically and entirely on water. The process produces only harmless water vapor as a byproduct, making it a sound ecological choice, as if there ever was a choice. And further proving that it is indeed the perfect food. Mustache brand caramel sauce is not found anywhere else in the world and available only to guards and workers in the machine fortress as compensation for each completed shift. The graceful and incredible The King has set up this charitable system as a reward for his dutiful employees. And just between you and me, I have to say the Mustache brand caramel sauce really is all you have heard it talked up to be. It sure is the tastiest thing I've ever tasted. Amazing, I say. Truly amazing. Okay. Oh, they're talking about a banana child. Oh my gosh. Given says, I feel like if this had come out around the time of Cave Story, it would have been huge. Yeah, so this is 2016. Cave Story is a lot earlier than that, but yeah, I can definitely see some similarities, eh? Yeah. And if it had been continued and additional chapters made. If the king had arms, he would hug the whole world. Cave Story, it was 2004. Oh, that's earlier than I thought. Yeah, gosh. Wow. Yeah, so let's explore a bit, I guess, before we go through that. Oh, okay. I wonder if I can just pop this open. Apparently not. Down. Oh, what's this? Caramel sauce leaking out of the... Oh no, it's full of sugar. Also a chest. Got some sugar. Okay. Oh. That must be the banana child. But I can't get up there. Jail. Oh man. I'm glad you asked. This is the bottling factory designed by the magnificent The King. Yep. Great. So some nefarious things going on in here. Hey! Oh! I'm not trespassing. Oh no! Oh. Tosca. Hey, you okay? Yes. Oh, I was scared they'd been too rough with you. Your timing's perfect, by the way. I just finished planning an escape that requires 2 people. Huh? Oh, I should introduce myself. I'm Tosca from Violet. So where are you from? Let's be honest with the prisoner. Meadow Valley. I'm Jam from Meadow Valley. Okay, never heard of it before. So how about we get out of here and back to the caves? The caves? But I'm here to talk to the king. What would you want with that old fool? If he had any common sense, he'd have listened to us long ago. It's kind of a promise to someone. Right, but if you want to talk to him, we need to get out of here first. Stand over here. Please come back. Oh, thank goodness. Uh-oh. Hey! As I thought, it was easier to pick the lock from outside. Oh, thanks. Alright, let's move. With my condition, I can't enter any dangerous areas with guards, so... She looks fine to me. I guess people get a little weird in here. First, secrets. Ooh. Pretty. So pretty. Ah, shooting star. Alright. Let's go, Tosca. Oh, if you're here to see the king, you might want to check out his machine first. It's on the top floor to the right. Top floor, huh? Well, let's see if we can sneak past Lydia then. To get to the top floor. Looks like she looks left and right. Now. Yeah, successful. Stealth mission, stealth mission. Let's go. Uh-oh. How did sharks spot me? I think I am getting past you, actually. Goodbye. Whee! Secret. Oh. Okay. Tower Bath. Some would call the fortress a mess. Laugh. A distinguished observer would call it stylistically bold. An ancient fortress refitted with luxurious rainfall carpet, wooden machine-powered elevators, and fresh clay houses. Simply posh. I don't want to approach that guy. That orange might be a god. The king's chamber. Well, I'm here to see the king, but Tosca said to check out the machine first. Oh, this must be the machine. Looks dangerous. Okay. Ah! Alright. Uh-oh. Heinrich. Oof, I escaped. And I didn't get to see the king. Okay. Huh? Tosca? Hi, I saw the head guard heading to the machine room up there, so I figured you're in trouble. So I guess you heard me shouting through the pipe. Yes, thanks. How was it? Did you learn anything about the machine? No, I still don't really know what it is. I don't know how to get to the king either. Ah, right. Let's first get out of the fortress village, then we'll talk. Oh, I opened a shortcut over the... in the shaft over there. Okay. Oh, the shaft? Is that where they want me to go? Oh, that's the shortcut, but if we want to get out... Oh. The doors are locked now. The way I got in is no longer accessible. Okay. The king's on the top floor. There's no way in with that snappy guard up there. But the guys back in the cave might have an idea. Okay. Have a spare key to a hideout. Here, take it. Let's go to the bottom floor. The door to the cave is down there. Okay. So now that we have the key, we can get through here. Cool, cool, cool. We're back. Jam, you're okay. Of course. Hey, it's been a while. What were you up to? Standing around in jail mostly. The king wasn't really in a good mood. Who's the strawberry? I'm Nell. I'm with Jam. Okay, nice to meet you. Well, everyone, Jam has something to say. Well? Alright. Me and Nell came here to see the king. We're spies from Meadow Valley. I'm getting the voices muddled up. You weren't supposed to say that. Shouldn't we be honest? I've already told Sharpie, you know. She did. She said you're spies. Jam, we can trust these guys. But calm down now. We've had spies here before. Hey, wasn't that Pear from Meadow Valley? The grumpy guy in the Forger's village? That deaf Banana, too. Banana? Leanne? She's been a spy? She's deaf? But how can she hear you talking? Huh? Didn't you know she reads your lips? Why do you think you have to face her when you're talking? You do? Wait. You mean this is why you think she's weird? Well, You think Leanne speaks like that on purpose? She can barely hear herself. Oh, now Jam feels bad. I don't know what this is about, but wouldn't you think to ask someone about something like that? What? It's not my fault she never told me. Out before the drama. I don't like judgmental people. Aware of the hypocrisy, thank you. Well, this came out of nowhere. Anyway, what's your deal with the king? We're here to find out what the machine in the fortress is and what the king is trying to do. We're on a mission from Queen. Queen? She's like the ruler of Meadow Valley, our hidden village. Now you said it was hidden too. And don't you bring the Queen into this. What's with you? I'm just trying to help. You're not helping. You're revealing our secrets for no reason. Also, you complained all the way here and didn't even want to go. Yes, how about that? How about I change my mind for once, unlike a certain someone? That's it. Look, I'm going to tell you something I've never told you before. It's your tone. You never apologize, and it's like you're always being insulting. Guys, break it up. Let's get back to... Look who needs to apologize. You're the one who keeps insulting people with your old-fashioned nonsense. Old-fashioned? You act all nice and innocent, but I know what you're really thinking. You're not nice just because you say you are. You're just like your mum, calling people weird for no reason and never telling anyone what your deal is with them until you suddenly get all angry about it. People, please, guys. I'm sorry. Sorry, Jam, I didn't mean it like that. No, I'm sorry. Can we have this out of the way now? Honestly, Snap. Just saying, we better hurry before the guards realize something's going on down here. His voice has changed. Oh well. It's fine. Don't worry about us. Perfect. Back to the king then. When you're ready to take him on, come talk to me. I'll have a plan ready for you. Jam, I'd like to talk to you for a bit first. Oh, Jam is sad. You know, I don't get you. You know a lot of people with a lot of quirks. I'm just afraid you think everyone's a weirdo, but you never say anything about it. Of course I don't think that, but I guess sometimes it's easier avoiding someone than asking something that would make me look dumb. Don't worry about it. No one's going to think you're dumb for asking questions. I admit I should have talked to you about this a lot earlier too. I guess I just got talking with Sharpie and started blabbering about Meadow Valley. Sorry. Me too. I didn't mean to get mad. It's okay. Oops. Wow. Oof. Deep character work in this cartoony fruit game. It's a lot to think about. Yes, Gibbon says these are very expressive fruit. I'm impressed how expressive they are with just a few pixels on their face. Yeah. Man. Oof, this story. It's getting to me. Okay. This guy's like a gruff New Yorker. I don't know what's going on between you two, and it's not really my business. But I suggest you make up before you head for the king, alright? Are you ready to face the king? Yes. Let's get to it. We've tried talking sense to the king before. That's how I ended up in jail. The man is very careful. He's protected. He's on the top floor, protected by his sharpest guard. The machine itself, as far as we know, does nothing but generate power for the caramel sauce factory. Wax as it sounds, he wants a peaceful world. New Yorker. He's trying to get everyone working in his machine, bribing them with caramel sauce so they can eat it all day without a care in the world. In other words, gosh, changing so often is the tricky part. In other words, achieving world peace by gathering everyone in the fortress and telling them to be nice. Of course, he won't solve any problems no matter how many people he lures here. We won't leave these caves until we freed the people of the fortress and dethroned the king. Wow, I guess we should have just told you everything from the start. Here's the plan. Pretend to be a guard, then bring someone with you, a tactus, new recruit. But first you'll need a guard's name tag. That should get you an audience with the king without any guards interfering. Jam, I'll go with you. I want to make up to you. I could go as well, but it's up to you. Dude, I'm going too. I've been so waiting to give the king a piece of my mind. It might be suspicious to bring more than one recruit. Voices. So then, who will you bring? Golly. I like that I gave these three all distinctive voices. I feel like the correct path is to bring Nell, since she's been on the journey with us since the start. But any of them are good choices. Let's just go with the default option for this playthrough. Or, well, Tosca's got the inside information, And we went on that cool escape quest. Maybe if Nell stays back, it'll keep her safe. And I don't know. What do you think, Gibbon? I like doing Tosca's voice, even though it's probably offensive to certain people. You pick Nell? Great. That's fine with me. I'm bringing Nell. I'll be right behind you. So, so, ready to leave? Yes. Oh yeah, word of advice. When you face the old man, keep these things in mind. 1, be honest. The king is smarter than he looks. 2, you have to convince him to stop the machine. No compromises. 3, don't let him distract you with pointless questions. Yes, be honest and assertive. That's the key to giving you the edge when arguing with a king. Got it. Sounds like that's going to be a challenge for Jam, considering what Nell said about her. But that's the thing. You got to face up to your flaws and confront them and, yeah, work to do better. All good. Self-improvement. Let's do it. Come on, Nell. Let's find that name tag. All right. Where are we going to get a name tag? Well, I'll try talking to that orange. Up here? Oh. Use the stairs like a normal person. Don't just jump from step to step. Well, what do you think I'm going to do? Looks like the orange left. Oh. Oh, okay. It's a small piece of wood with speed lines on it. Parkour strawberry. Alright, now we got the name tag. I guess we should just go back now. Wait. So it was get the name tag and that's all you need to go in and convince the king, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Instruments of convincementation. Ugh, that sounds nasty. Yes. I'm here, name tag and all, to bring this new worker to the king. Right, you know the drill, so just get it over with. Huh? You need to do a handstand to see the king. Go on. Handstand? Stand on your hands. Hands? Just flip upside down. Like this? Good. If the king had a less absurd sense of humor, maybe I wouldn't have to go through this every time. What does the king have anyway? Just go through already. I have a nap to catch and it's got a head start. Yes, got it. Oof, alright. No one's here. There's a door on the other side. I'll go see what's inside. So, what were we supposed to say to the king again? Snap and Tosca didn't make him sound very nice. Queen would never throw anyone in jail, that's for sure. If I don't stop the machine, maybe I'll end up in there for good. Oh, okay. Oh, no need for the tenseness, Strawberry. Please relax and have a seat. Now then, your friend has likely found by now that the treasure room behind me has a one-way door. They are in fact quite stuck and cannot help you. But don't worry, we'll get them out later, Huh? Oh, but I'm sure you're looking quite surprised right about now. Let's settle any confusion, shall we? Oh boy. A verbal sparring match, round 1. Strawberry, what's your name? Jam. I'm honest and I'm assertive. That's what I'm doing, that's what Tosca said. So, what are you? A spy. You know I'm a spy already. I'm glad to see you are honest. Now then, isn't it a nice machine I have? Unique in the world, powered by water and the workers, no dangerous byproducts. It runs the whole fortress, actually. A brilliant invention, wouldn't you say? No. It's not nice. You won't solve any problems with it. The workless in the cave told you as much. So, you are here to repeat their words? No, I think I can think for myself. You are quite sure of yourself, but so am I. My machine will bring peace, I'm certain. Me and my dear friends left Vanilla 2 seasons ago and found this old fortress, far from the towns and Horizons Industries. We remodeled it and built the machine, and now all we have to do is wait for more people to arrive. Everyone finds a purpose here, a peace of mind that the tumultuous outside world cannot offer. You make everyone work in the machine, and have everyone live in the fortress village? We'll have to expand the fortress, of course, but eventually the whole world will see the joy of the machine. Guards, Operation Convincementation. Oh boy. Right here, the king. So, she was an intruder after all, huh? Ahem, let's begin. Round 2. Okay. What? Okay. A disco challenge. Interesting. You want to crush my dreams, little strawberry, but my dreams are not of evil. I just want people to live in harmony. That's not a bad goal, is it? That's irrelevant. You're just distracting me with pointless questions. Irrelevant, but this is the very core of our debate. Tell me what's so wrong with my quest. How you go about it. Everyone wants a peaceful world. The problem is how you're doing it. With methods as peaceful as mine, I told you the machine is harmless both to workers and the environment. But you're just trying to make people forget about the world outside. But things are not perfect out in the world, are they? I learned a lot in the caves before. People will always be different, whether you like it or not. You're saying peace is impossible then? That's not the only thing I learned. People don't like you because you're doing this alone. But you don't care. And who are they to call me wrong? It's not a problem that cannot be solved by making everyone the same. So, won't you come work in my machine? Assertive. No. I'd never work here. I have my friends and village to return to. That's alright, you'll forget about them soon enough. No. I'd never leave my friends behind. And neither would I. Like I said, me and my gods have seen enough of this world to let it stay the same. People who do nothing will change nothing. Looks like I won round 2. I picked the right responses, oh boy. So dramatic. Now then, if you really wish to silence this poor old man, you should first understand the consequences. I know about your precious hometown. Hidden to the west, I know about your queen too. Wait, don't be scared. Remember what Snap said. Stop the machine. The king will try to trick you, or something like that. You'd be a fool lying to me now, so answer me honestly. How many spies has Meadow Valley sent here? That's irrelevant. I'm here to stop the machine. Don't change the subject. Oh, but don't you ever think about your old friends who work here? I asked you because I could use your cooperation. We'll take a look at the workers in the fortress village later, so you can help me identify the ones from Meadow Valley. If you won't, I might just extend everyone's shifts a little bit. That's not nice at all. You say you're a good guy, but why would you do that? And it doesn't even matter where your workers are from. It's not like you'll ever let them go back to their hometowns. Oh, such a harsh way to put it. Yes, I may not be perfect, but I do help them become better people. After all, my servants are all very nice and peaceful. What do you call that? Yeah, it's the caramel sauce, isn't it? You bribe them with that nice tasting caramel sauce. They're just here to eat it, not to serve you. Caramel sauce, you say? And where would I get this supposed sauce? I saw the machine. You mix a bunch of stuff and make the sauce. Humph, right you are. Water and sugar, all natural products grown right outside the door. Completely friendly to all involved. Who cares? You can't do this forever. People would start to question me then. They would actually try to stop me rather than just come here and yell at me like a certain child. Well then, so how would anyone stop me? Oh boy. How would anyone stop me? Gosh, that's like a threat. Negotiations don't seem like they would be very effective. Can they or can they not? Yeah, force. You may have a fortress, but not a lot of guards. Anyone could just take you down if they wanted to. Oh, you mean to say that a friendly old man like me would be met with violence? Oh, no given, I chose the armed uprising option. Yes, I'm just here to talk, but not everyone would be. Your words paid me, even more so coming from an innocent child. In fact, who could muster that kind of offense on this fortress? Other places? You said the outside world was a scary place. I bet there are lots of people out there who could beat you up. There may well be. Don't you see then why the world needs my aid? No, and I'm just saying that you're not hard to stop at all. Ha! I'm a man of peace, not war. If the world won't accept that, it will not have been my fault. In any case, it's time to wrap this up, so tell me this. If not with my machine, how would you unite the world? Well, there you go. Some clearly stated themes there. Let's pick the good guy option. With empathy. Maybe you should listen to what other people think instead of telling them to do what you want. Oh, but I'm not forcing anyone. The workers are free to leave whenever. Then what about your guards and putting Tosca in jail? Your guards put me in jail too. Well, you're just lying now. That doesn't sound very nice to me. Silence! I won't have a child speaking to me like that. Get used to it. You barely even started gathering workers and already people want to stop you. Yet is that because I'm wrong or because they are wrong? Change always comes with resistance. You're not even sure if you're right, so all this nonsense with the machine could just be a big mistake? You're just an old bogus man who doesn't even trust your own workers. That's why you're hiding in a locked up room. You're afraid of a real talk without your gimmicks and your stage and your singing guards. I shamed them. Who, us? I don't care what you think. You'll never change the world like this. If you came to Meadow Valley, you'd see how nice everyone is, even without your machine. Maybe not everyone's nice. I mean, I'm not. But you're not nice just because you say you are. That's what I think. That's what Nell said. My heart. Strawberry. Do you know of serpentism? Huh? Just a little. In my travels of old, I visited many places, like the sites of the laws and the first word carvings. I thought that when I reached the end of my journey, I would be ready to make peace, not just with myself, but with all the world. More than anything else, serpentism states that one should not seek the unnatural and other. The machine is not without merit as a means to an end. Surely the feathered serpent would approve of it. Yet I may have misinterpreted the teachings. It may not strictly speak of the practical, but the spiritual. Here I am at the end of my journey, an old bogus man indeed. Brad, let Jam's friend out of the treasure room. Yes, sir. No! Jam, I was so scared. Don't worry, it's okay now. You're free to go. Give your queen my apologies. The king, are you sure about this? No, but I've never truly been sure about anything, have I? That's why I still invited people to come here and convince me. Perhaps I was simply looking for someone to tell me what I needed to hear. Wait a minute, we're not turning all this around just like that, are we? Of course not, but... I need some time alone. Stop the machine. Release the workers and leave the elevators pressurized. If that's what you wish, I suppose. Come on, Jan, let's go. Go. Okay, bye. So what now? I guess we return to the cave and tell her what happened. We need to tell Queen too. Yes, let's just leave the king alone for now. Oh, I found something in his treasure room while I was locked in there. It looks kind of strange. Arrow box. Hey, now that the guards are out of the way, we could take one last look around the fortress. I'll stay out of their way though, just to be sure. Got another minigame. How about that? Pass. Oh, there's a code scratched into the side there. Left, left, up, down. Whoops. Huh? Oh boy, what is this? Well, never mind. Oh. Oh, wow. This gets pretty deep. I feel like we've passed the climax of the story. It said you could explore the fortress and look around. Just make sure the machine's stopped. Yep. We can't hear it anymore, of course. Oh, the machine was up on the upper level. Was it through here? No. Yeah, you had to see the machine from the top floor, yeah. Oh, we just did. Whatever. Alright, let's go see our friends on the first floor. Looks like people have left. Yeah. So, yeah, interesting to think about where they might have gone with the story after this. If they'd, if Daniel Remar had continued making it. I guess we'll go back through the caves. Hey, you're back. We heard from the guards that the king has had a change of mind. Something like that. You beat him up then. Awesome. I'm not sure. He said he had a lot to think about and let us go. No, you certainly must have done something right. They even let the workers go. You must have really ruffled his leaves. Yeah, you should have heard her. Jam's like, now what? Pow! That's right, the king. That's right. Way to go. You guys are the real deal. Wow, never actually thought you could do it, to be honest. I'll be quiet. Some workers already left for their hometowns, but others seem to like it better here. Also, keep in mind that some of the king's guards are long-time friends of his. They won't simply leave. Yeah, but hopefully they'll come around too. So what do we do now? I'd say you stay for a while and make sure they keep the machine turned off. Yes, you're only here to study the animals, right? You don't have to be so blunt about it, but yes, I am fascinated by the fauna here, and I suppose I could use my conversational skills to keep the king and the guards in line. Tosca, you're pretty good at convincing people. What are you insinuating? I really do want to stay. Oh right, I'll have to make sure you get home safely first. Thanks. Do you have another book I can use? My diary's full. Of course. Okay. So, with things settling down here, I was wondering if me and Snap could come visit you in Meadow Valley. Yes. Absolutely. Okay. Yeah. Yes, I trust these people now. We've built trust through empathy. Yay! So let's go home. Oh. People I never properly met. Yes. Oh, adventurers. Okay. Ratio of plants to animals is a function of the length of location's name. Wrong chart. Sequel hook for chapter 2, which never eventuated, sadly. No idea. What a strange encounter. Alright, so I guess we're going to head home and that'll wrap it up, surely. We'll just see Queen. And yeah, that'll be the end of the stream too. This was actually quite substantial, this last game that I played today. Jam, you're really quiet. Sorry. No, I'm sorry. About before, in the caves. Oh, it's fine. I was just thinking about the king. What about him? We won't have to bother with him anymore. No, I needed to be forceful. I'm not worried about being too rude. I still can't believe I was brave enough to talk to him like that. I'm not surprised. I bet you could be meaner than the king if you wanted to. Well, maybe I was a bit mean too. What? After all that stuff with his wonderful machine and his peaceful fortress, You still think he was a good guy? Maybe. Forget it. Yeah, that carrot that I kind of skipped through was saying some things that made him a bit more sympathetic, but he was still definitely going about things the wrong way, to be sure. Alright, the cookie left. Oh! Jammies! You're back from the fortress. Yes, we're fine. Awesome, I heard you were going, but I knew it was nothing to worry about. But hey, I'm busy teaching Sniff about the cookie house. Talk to you later, okay? Okay. Nice. Oh! Who's this? Somebody's running away. Come back. I'm secret today. Don't tell anyone where I'm playing. Don't worry, I won't tell them. It's Snap. I was worried sick about you. Hi, Snap. We're fine, thank you. The king won't be bothering us anymore. Oh, how wonderful. I see my backpack is still in one piece. It's been a great help. Oh, I found some sugar for Queen. Really? She was right to count on you too. It's mostly jam, though. Nell, it doesn't suit you to be modest. Anyway, anyway, Jam, go report to the Queen. I need a nap. Aren't you coming with me? No, you do it. I really need that nap. See you later. Okay. Oh, Leanne. Jam, welcome back. I heard from Queen you're going to the fortress. Are you all right? Yes. She was worried, you know. Now what's the matter? You can tell me. I'm going to apologize. Dear me, you're awfully shy for your age. You get along with everyone just fine, but I've barely seen you utter a word. Perhaps you and Snip could be closer. That would help him open up too. Oh, okay. Well, I have things to do. Take care of yourself. Okay. Right, let's see Queen. And then we should be done. Damn, this game is cute. And like, it has a real message and like real characters and emotions and stuff. Where was it? Oh, over here. No, wait, through the big door. Okay. Whew. Jam, I'm so glad you're back. Hi. We haven't heard that sound from the Machine Fortress in a while now. You super spy, you. But what's the matter? Did something go wrong, huh? Tell me what happened. Well, first I argued with Nell about stuff, but that was after I met that banana. Then we met a bunch of people who took us to the king. We argued for a long time. He said he wanted peace, but I convinced him not to use the machine anymore. He let the workers go too. I don't think all of his guards liked it. So, it's just like he said. I just went there to ruin an old man's dreams. I'm just wondering if I did the right thing. Of course you did. That's incredible. I trust you made the right decisions. It sounds like you reformed one rotten plant. And now that we know more about him, I think I can safely invite the king over here for a talk. Doesn't really matter how you did it. In the end, you were victorious, right? Again, I will say that I was not too rude. He deserved it based on his actions, I think. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with being assertive sometimes. We as a village need to make sure that nobody steps on us either. The king may have been preparing to do just that, you know. He did say that he wanted everyone in the world to work in his machine, and he didn't care whether they wanted to or not. See, there you go. At any rate, I can ask him more specific questions during his stay here. Oh, I found some sugar in the fortress for you. Really? Thank you so much. Gave away sugar. Jam, you're lucky. I wish I could go on adventures like you. Why don't you bring your backpack? You've got sugar for a whole season in there now. I suppose a little trip wouldn't hurt. That'll have to wait though. Besides, Leda's place is with her people. Now go rest up. You can tell me all the details later. Okay. Hold on. There's a banana and a carrot down there. Were you followed? Oh, I completely forgot. Snap and Tosca said they'd come over. Wait, are there two Snaps in this game? One's a radish and one is that carrot with the sunglasses. That's odd. You told people how to get to Meadow Valley. I'll take responsibility for it. Yeah, we both told them stuff. Yeah, but only those two. They're friends from the fortress. If you know them, then it should be all right. Now get that rest, and we'll speak again later. All this serious business is getting boring. Yes, okay then. Oh, what? I met the feathered serpent as a child. Plenty of times. But it was such an experience. Not a lot of people have the privilege of meeting her in their lifetime, let alone having her compliment their hometown. I know, I'll let you borrow the key to the side rooms in the castle. The serpent's books are in the east wing. I know they're kind of stuffy, but maybe you'll find them interesting. Thanks. Ooh, golly. Wow. Well, if you want to read this stuff, it's here. Wow. Wonder what's in the West Wing. Oh. It's, biographies of all the characters. So I'm 5 seasons old. Occupation none. And the same age as the Queen. Nell's 1 season younger. And this... Oh, Salt is the one in the locked house at the edge of the world. Yeah, the adventurers. Okay. Yep. Alright. Well, I don't know if this game has an end state. I started here, right? So, like, this is my house. So, I'll end it, I guess. Yeah. That's the end. Okay. As Gibbon says, this seems like a really neat little title. And what an interesting world. Yeah, a lot of background lore there, apparently. The foundations for what could have been a much bigger project. But as it is, I'm going to assume that's the end. And yeah, wow. I'm really impressed. Very cool little game there. Which brings to an end my coverage of Ludosity offshoots, Daniel Remar's self-published little games, all that stuff. I'm done. I'll be playing more Slap City on my own outside of the stream. Oh gosh. Oh, I had some notes here that I was supposed to say. Okay, I'll go through them super quickly. Number 1, secrets. These games are always full of secrets, so there's probably a lot to find. In fact, let me just check the game guides page on... Okay, there's no guide for this game, but I don't doubt that there are hidden things to find. And there's obviously a lot of dialogue and side things that you can track down and engage with if you want to explore this world a bit more. Let's go out here, it's a bit nicer. And yeah, so that's that. I've just finished playing It'll You 2, and it's worth reading Daniel Remar's words on that, which you can find, well, here I'll show you. So in the Ludosity Games tab, with everything about all the different games that he's worked on for Ludosity, it's pretty interesting. There's even a bit about Gunnel Vision here. Yeah, reading about how Nicholas, the publisher, like screwed them over, didn't pay them, wouldn't let them update the game, took credit for it. They are really awful. And I talked about this a little bit during the Pixel stream when talking about how Cave Story dealt with Pixel during their publishing of Cave Story. I wasn't really that informed on their behavior, but yeah, this is a very candid kind of description of what Daniel and Ludosity went through dealing with Nicholas, and they are really bad news. It's rough. So yeah, watch out, I guess. The only other note I had was arising from last week's stream when I was playing Bop Saber, and there were the 3 characters you could play as, the 2 different bees and the dinosaur. Well, the bees show up again in Slap City in the adventure mode, very similar to how they appear and how they behave in the Bop Saber demo. So it's like interesting to draw a line directly from that 2-button demo to Slap City. which is what I was hoping for. And I'm actually, given mentioned Mooncats, the 2-button platformer. I've opened that in a tab. I haven't gone around to playing it yet. So, yeah. All right, that's cool. Yeah, Gibbon is mentioning another indie title that she was following. Please Save Me, Mr. Taco, which went through a similar thing. Yeah, not good stuff. It's unfortunate. But anyway, the end result of the It'll Do Nicholas thing is that Ludosity has control of the game again. They've published a complete version of it on Steam, and that's a great way to get it. And it's actually the only way to get it because the console versions were delisted. But yes, all right. That's the end. Thank you for joining me. This has been like a real journey and really fun to look through all this. These little indie games that are just bursting with creativity and have been really fun for me to play and experience, and hope you've enjoyed watching them too. A lot of the stuff I've played on stream is available for free, but Ludosity's published several games, mainly on Steam, but also other platforms, so support them if you feel inclined. Yeah, cool. So that's it. One note before I leave. Next week I'm visiting family, so there'll be no stream next week. And then there'll be maybe 1 or 2 the week after as the final streams of the year. And I'll have yet to decide what I'm going to do then. But until then, stay safe and play some cool video games if you like. They're fun. All right, bye.